Hi guys. Teddy B is cancer free. Woo 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 woo. Go Teddy B. You're a super Teddy. I love that show. If any of you watch The Bridges, you know what I'm talking about. For you that don't follow The Bridges, check them out. I was crying this morning. I was in tears. I was like, ah. That's what I say. I would give my life so that baby can be cancer free. Any baby, any child. I mean, yes, it's sad. Even people in their 30s and 40s. It just breaks my freaking heart. And that's when I get mad about cancer. That's when I get mad about cancer. Not because I have it. Because all these precious babies, children, these innocent children, babies. Why? That's the answer I want. I bet you would like that answer too, wouldn't you? It just upsets me so much. Let me calm down, because the Italian blood is boiling. As many of you know, or may not know, I always check my email, my messages in the morning and before bed. Well, late evening for most of you. 4 o'clock is when I crawl into my bed and watch YouTube, of course. Anyways, I just happened to check in my emails, and I saw this post on my email. I was like, oh, why today? And I did a post, but I did a video, calm down, Michelle, in the car, and it was terrible. So, and plus I didn't have a lot of the wording right. And so I'm going to read it to you because I don't think it pertains just for yesterday. So this was from the American Lung Association. I get all kinds of emails from all different, whether it's lung cancer, all kinds of cancers, any kind of lung cancer, or any kind of cancers, I should say. I like to support. And I like to read about it. And especially lung cancer. And my grandfather died of it, so naturally I would be more drawn to it. So, American Cancer Lung Association. Look what I found. Can you believe this? This has been in my drawer. It's an old, I don't even know how to pronounce the name. It doesn't work that good, but good enough to where I could read you and let you see this without me trying to. I hope you could see it. Now, for some reason, my phone is. Anyways, I will read it to you. Again, this was from the American Lung Association. Today, which was yesterday. There's the lights again. What is going on? Today is Lung Force Day. Lung Force Advocate. I can have problems saying that word. Advocacy Day. Today, over 120 lung force heroes will meet with Congress to ask them to support funding for early detection, treatments, and cures for lung cancer. We need your voice to raise awareness about lung cancer and motivate Congress. And this, hold on a second. I don't know why it's doing that. Let me just scoot up. To act. Together, our voices can make an impact on early policy invites that affect every one of us. Join us as we hit the phones to make a difference. Start calling. So there's 3 ways you can get involved. 3 ways you can get involved. Call your local senators. Well, I'll read it to you because I keep saying local. Call your senators and representatives. We have a simple script available to help guide your conversation. So that's great, right? Number 2, we have a draft of an email that you can use. So you can also email them. Lung cancer. Tweet, which I don't tweet. Do any of you tweet? About Advocacy Day, connect with your senators or representatives using suggested tweets. So that is awesome, awesome. And I highly recommend, if any of you don't get your emails, again, American Lung Association. I know there's a glare because I could see it, so I'm trying to help focus, but you know, we're working with almost 2 dead phones here. I'm so happy for Teddy B. So please do that. I did it. We spoke about life with the Bridges. And the way everything is scripted. I mean, I know a lot of you just like the raw videos, and I get it. There's a lot of things that I can't remember, or the word doesn't come out right. My hair's driving me crazy. So that helps me, because if I forget something, or if I forget to say something, or the word doesn't come out right, I can write it. Look back at the video and then write it. Where was I going with this? So I just want you to know that I am reading every single email or message. Well, I get an email saying so-and-so replied to your message, but I also go on YouTube. And then there's YouTube Studio. See where it gets complicating? And there's more, but that's all I have, because that's all I can handle. So they like you to upload the videos from YouTube Create. So there I have a limited supply of things to work with, unless I pay for it, which I'm not going to pay for it. So I have limited access to music and things like that. But what I do like is that I can actually write something that I forget. That's more important than anything. And you guys are looking at the ceiling again. I'm sorry about that. You know, let me try something. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. I just wanted you guys to see my candle. And I wanted you guys to see my picture. I know many of you saw. This was all dedicated to all the cancer patients that we lost. Today, I'm going to fix her. Still haven't fixed that one. Today, I'm going to fix her because you can't see all the colors. And I did this one. 3/9/23. Huh, that's funny. I did the same month. Get it up, Michelle. The same month as this month. That's what I was going to say. I'm so happy for Teddy. I'm so happy for Teddy. I bet you guys are too. And I did talk with well, I didn't talk on the phone, but Stacy reached out to me and said she's healing. She had some hiccups, and I pinned her comments so you guys can read them, because we're all family. We're all in this together, whether you have cancer or not. We are all in this together. Chronic illness, because I don't just have lung cancer. I've got fibromyalgia. I got osteoarthritis. I have osteoporosis. What else do I have? Thing that makes your hands and feet numb. It just left. Anyways, I have a lot of things going on. So if you just have a lot of things going on, a lot of health issues, or not, you're just here because you love Bella. And Bella loves you. She's right here. But my main goal is to be a lung advocacy. I can't say the word. Awareness, because that's an easier word for me. Spread awareness for lung cancer, because too many people are getting it, and other and other cancers. Today is, I'm telling you, this brain. So I've been up since 4 o'clock again. I don't know what's going on. Ever since they changed the clocks, it didn't seem to bother me. But now all of a sudden my eyes go, poof, 4 o'clock. I'm like, oh no, because for years, me and my husband would get up at 4 o'clock because that's when he would do dialysis at home. And that's when the machine would stop and go, boop, this loud noise, like, there's a fire, there's a fire. No, it's just the machine going off. So at that point, we just started getting up at 4 a.m. When we moved with Daddy, we barely slept at all. We won't go there. And so then when we moved here, we were starting to sleep later and later. And there goes my glasses. It goes my eyeballs, not my glasses. And so it felt kind of good, is what I'm getting at. I'm looking down because Bella's like that close to use it. I'm like, don't knock over the tripod, otherwise you guys are going to... I got to fix that. I'm going to get duct tape and just tape the darn thing up. Okay, so I wanted to tell you, and it's in the description. That's another thing. There's so many things I wanted to put on that description page. You know, about me. I guess that's what it's about me. But you're limited to only 100 characters. So I had to knock a couple of things off to put. Anyways, I just want you to be aware of that, because I wouldn't have known that, you know. Well, gee, why did she say more? Or why do these people say less? And I looked on other people's, and people barely got anything. So I don't know. To each his own, as they say, right? I feel like there was something else. I had to write it down. I think that's what we covered. Oh, no. So yesterday, as I was going, this is not what I'm going to wanted to tell you, but might as well tell you the whole story. As I was going to the shoulder doctor, and ooh, it's sore today. I got 2 shots. He wanted to give me 4 shots. I said, no, because sometimes that cortisone injection makes me, and I'm a little, like that. So I don't need to be more. He's like, okay. I love him. I should have went to him. I canceled 2 appointments because I didn't feel like going. Because he only takes new patients on Mondays and Wednesdays and at 1 after 1. And I was like, oh, that's too late for me. You know, it's cutting into my lunch hour and my time to kind of wind down. I know, I'm weird. Let me know if you're weird like me too. If I have to go somewhere, I like to get it all over in the morning. This way I can relax the rest of the day. Do my chores in the morning, whatever I have to do. That I've always been like that. Well, except when I worked. But see, even when I worked, I couldn't handle. My body just would not let me work a 9-to-5 job. Have I worked 9-to-5 jobs? Yes. But they didn't last very long. And I'm an open, honest book. Most people wouldn't say that, but I worked mainly having a job, because in dog grooming, you know, if you had 3 dogs, that's what you would do for the day. You didn't get paid by the hour. You got paid half of what the customer pays the big cheese, the person who owns the place. So that's how that worked. And so if you wanted an early day, you're like, yay, we only got 3 dogs. Let's get it done. And we'll be out of here by 1 o'clock. Or, oh my God, we got 12 dogs today. We're not going to be here till 6 o'clock, especially if they're big, hairy dogs. So, so I'm going to the shoulder doctor, driving. Now I'm thinking, I hate to be late for any appointments, especially doctor's appointments. Well, really, that's only the appointments I have is doctor appointments. And it's about 30 minutes away. That's another reason I like to go in the morning, because the traffic isn't so bad. I have to go to not another state, I guess in another county. In the morning, it only takes 40 minutes. It took me close to 35 minutes because the traffic was tight, heavy. So no sooner than 5 minutes down the ride, there's a bad accident. I'm like, oh God, I hope everybody's okay. I mean, a bad accident. I seen the cleanup, but it was a bad accident. It's 4-lane highway, so the accident was coming from this, so I had a clear shot. I just kept going. But I hope everything gets cleared, and I hope everybody's good. So then I get to the doctor's, and I'm looking at the time, because, Bella's in the car. That's why if I like to do something, if I have to go out, which she don't mind. She's got a bed and everything in there. She's got toys, water. She's got everything she needs. And she's been doing that for 3 years. She's very used to it. Like my other dog, we took her. She loved, we're going somewhere? Yay, let's go. And so I was kind of worried about it because, if we go right here to Walmart, it's no big deal. She's like, oh, we're at Walmart again. They're doing food shopping. Am I going to get something? She looks in the bags. She does. It's cute. One day I'll film it. And no sooner, I figured out, every time you go to a new doctor, you got to fill out all this paperwork. Nothing. I never wanted to do the porthole thing, but I decided to do it. So Sunday, I got a email saying, look over sign into your porthole. I say, I might as well just do it, Michelle. Because it said I had one new message up. Did they cancel? What's going on? All right, set it up. They wanted me to verify all the stuff that they had on there. Yes. It's great. And you know what? It wasn't hard to set up at all. I mean, credit cards are more harder to set up, or like Capital One. Y'all know I'm in credit card debt. Capital One never wanted to change my address to here. So my mail for Capital One was going to Dad's. But I knew when my bills were due, I would pay all my bills on the 3rd because that's when we get paid. And plus I get a notice. Your bill is due on the phone. Your phone. No, my phone. Anyways, you know what I'm getting at. And the other day I got an email saying that I had to verify my income. So I called and I said, why I have you on the phone? It's 2 things. I says, why does the interest rate keep going up? I'm paying way more. And it keeps going up. Well, the interest rates are going up. Okay, I guess that's what I get for not watching the news. And I knew they were going up. I do watch some news. And believe me, hubby over there, he watches the news. Not as bad as he used to, but he does. So I knew they were going up. It just didn't click, So as soon as I sat down, they called me, did x-rays on both shoulders. I said, the right one's really bothering me way more. I could live with the left. It's the left one. I'm sorry. Left one. So she said, okay, go sit back down in the waiting room. I'm like, okay, here we go. I didn't even sit in the chair yet. Michelle, oh, great. So I waited maybe 5 minutes, which isn't bad for an orthopedic surgeon. Because if you ever went to an orthopedic surgeon's office, and I've been to many, there could be quite a wait. Because there's, emergencies. People fall all the time, especially around here in the mountains. It's rocky, very uneven terrain. Everybody that walks in this area has a limp. In fact, my father noticed it last time he came here. He says, because he likes to sit in the grocery store's parking lot and watch everybody, the stories he tells. And he says, was I noticing everybody walks with a limp? I was like, yeah, I wonder why. So I love this doctor. This is what I'm getting at. I love this doctor. He comes in, shakes your hand, looks you in the eye. I actually took a picture of my left shoulder. He said, I got 3 things wrong with my shoulder. I said, yeah, osteoarthritis. He goes, actually, that one's not that bad. I said, well, that's surprising, because I figured I said, this is going to be a wasted trip. They're going to say, it's just osteoarthritis. Okay, I send you on your way, But it wasn't. I'm so glad I went. I love the doctor. And he does other things besides the shoulder. Not that I want any other things going wrong, but my knees are starting to hurt. Injections. Not that I really care for them, but hey, it gets you through, right? So he said the 3 things were, yes, a little osteoarthritis, but it's not bad. Rotary cuff, didn't mean to shoot the bird. Rotary cuff and something to do with the bicep. He said, now, as we all know, or should know, an x-ray only shows the bones. So there could be something else going on there that we can't see. It's better to get an MRI. So if this shot, he said, first of all, you're going to be sore, hurt more in the next 3 days. But then as the week goes on, you're going to feel better. If you start hurting within 1 or 2 weeks, call me back and we'll schedule an MRI. And he already scheduled my next appointment in 6 weeks so we could go further. Not that I want another surgery, but the more I thought about it, and hubby agreed, he said, you should get that MRI, because suppose there is something wrong, I don't want to think what you're thinking, maybe there's cancer there, but I think if there was cancer, there would, in the bones, it would show up on a x-ray. Unless it's so minute, it won't then. Anyways, let's not go down that hole, but why not, right? So I think I'm going to just go ahead with the MRI. Now, hopefully this shot, another thing, I woke up 4 o'clock this morning, it's because, yeah, he was right. After that Lidocaine, the numbing, oh yeah, it's sore. I still got my Band-Aids on, Mommy. I got a Band-Aid, where is it? Oh, I got a Band-Aid there and then a Band-Aid back there. Anyways, I know you don't want to see my back. So, I love you guys. Stay strong. Please check into what I told you at the beginning. American Lung Association. Probably if you just go on their website, it'll pop right up. Okay. Because we are all stronger together. That's why I say this. The more you know, right? Okay. I'll show you how she looks. Hopefully I can get her done because Daddy's on his way. We'll go into that rabbit hole another day. I love you. Stay strong. Please keep sending healing prayers for Stacy. Her, I don't know what you call it, a handle, I guess. Like mine is Purple Phoenix. Hers is Whispering Through. So that's Stacy. I don't think she minds me saying that. Because she already said, I asked her, do you want us to say prayers for you? She said, oh, yes, please. So anyway, she's recovering, but she had some hiccups. So we'll leave it at that. I love you. So read her comments if you want. I mean, they're for the world to see. That's why I always say, if you don't want the world to see, my email is either in the community page or, yeah, it's in the community page. Okay. And also, if you even read a good poem, just make sure you put the author so we can give the shout out to the author. We always give credit where credit is due. And I'll see you soon. Love yous. Don't forget about Congress. We need to get on their butts. Love yous. Catch it.